Ladies and gentlemen, we're right here with the man, Houston Texans legend, Mr. Arian Foster, AF23. How you doing, sir?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Oh, man, Mr. Foster, thank you for throwing the count. What we got going on out here today, sir?
Nah, we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody coming out.
And what are you going to teach them? These kids are in middle school. They're not even close to your level yet, but everybody has watched you play. Everybody has played you on PlayStation, Xbox. Everybody wants to put that 2-3 on, get in the end zone, and take the ball. What would you tell these kids today? Because they're a long way from getting to where you got.
Right, so in that long journey, the first thing you learn is fundamentals, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna teach them the fundamentals on the techniques of the game.
Yes, sir.
But before all that, you gotta teach them how to work hard.
Yes, sir.
That's the basic foundation of everything.
You said the key words, work hard.
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say work hard when it comes to football, or you just talking about in life,
Right,
period?
it's just life, and that's the thing is, football has taught me about life.
Yes, sir.
And that's the thing that I've passed down to my children, is that you have to have a basic foundation of, in order to achieve the things that you want to achieve, you have to sacrifice certain things.
Yes, sir.
That's your time, that's your energy, that's your effort. So in order to get the things you want, you have to give up the things you want in the short term. So
that's a big
it's a real thing that you live by. I mean, if you go across the spectrum, football, basketball, scientists, whatever the case may be, in every field, people that are great at what they do sacrifice. And so that's just the things we're trying to instill in these
to make it to your level. Like you say, they have a long way to go, but they don't understand you have to go through high school and you have to go through college, which means you have to be in the books.
For sure.
You can't go from high school into the pros, and that's the reason for that.
Sure.
Books are important. So what's important? How would you tell them about that? Because like I say, everybody's seeing you in the end zone scoring the touchdowns, you with the fame, but they don't know what comes with it.
Right. I'm gonna tell them the truth, and the truth is, a very small percentage of people make it to the point where they want to make it to.
Okay.
And so in order to separate yourself, you have to do the little things. But along that journey is where you find yourself as a human being. And you have to be honest with yourself.
Yes, sir.
And you have to work with the talents that you have. And so that's all you can do is just give people a guideline, especially kids, give them a guideline, encourage their dreams, but be realistic with them.
Was it ever a point in your life where you say, you know what, I can do it? When you realize I can do it, I can get to the next level, but I just got to work at it.
Yeah, I mean, I felt that at a young age, but it could have been arrogance.
Right. But you need some of that, though, right?
I mean, there was a point in time where I realized, okay, I'm a little bit ahead of my peers.
Yes, sir.
And so at that moment, it was probably high school when I realized, okay, I was always good, but then when you get around cats that are actually training and things like that, and your leaps and bounds better than them, then you start to realize, okay, I have a shot at this thing.
I know you got to get to your camp, but one word, leave us with one word of what you're going to leave right here today with these youngsters.
Just fun. That's the first thing. You gotta have fun what you're doing, man. So we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna work. So somewhere in between the middle.
Houston, Texas, great. The lead in Russia. I can say thank you, Mr. Foster, for coming to the show. Talk to you later.
Much love.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here day 2 with my man right here, the most popular man as I see once I posted my videos yesterday, Dr. Kailee Wong. How you doing?
Please,
NFL
I tell
superstar.
you, we are back day 2. I tell you what, I think it's going to amp up today too.
This is high school.
We got some older kids coming through here. Everyone who's coming is very serious about football, about getting better. So we're going to coach them hard today. So
And you
it's
know
gonna
what?
be fun.
Like me and the guys were talking, these guys right here actually think they can compete with y'all. They think they're right there, man. All they need is that offer. Talk about it.
Because they ain't lying.
All right.
They can compete with us.
Okay,
You know what I'm
all
saying? And this is kind of where everything starts happening, right? So
Yes, sir.
you know, when you become a junior, when you become a senior, probably even sophomore years.
Okay.
I was offered as a freshman.
Really?
This is, you start getting into this
Okay.
process right here, and that's kind of the next step, you know, to get to college, to get to university, to get film, to get coaching,
Okay.
to get a higher level of just experience playing the game that we all love. And so yeah, they're nipping at our heels.
At this high school level right here, what is the mental thought that you want to see today on the field? Do they have to go at it every play 110%?
It's the same thing. I look for, and I'm gonna be working with the linebackers today.
Okay.
I'm gonna be talking about finishing drills.
Okay.
Right? Because that's what every coach is gonna be looking at. Are you a guy that finishes?
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at competing. And are you willing to put yourself out there and compete? That's why I brought my son, who's younger, with me. He's gonna compete against high schoolers today.
Okay, you're gonna put him in the fire.
Put him in the fire.
Okay,
And that's the only way. You know how my pops taught me to jump higher?
How?
He made me play with older kids.
Okay, this will make you better.
He said,
it's gonna make you better.
If you want to jump higher, son, you're gonna start playing with some grown men.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Take them licks.
You
Take
got
the licks.
to. And so that's the same idea. So just getting out here, getting to see all what the city has to offer as
Yes,
far
sir.
as athletes and just compete against them.
And Mr. Wong, like you say, your father put you in the fire. A lot of people today, they don't want to get in the fire, but they want the glory from it.
Right.
And we got to change that mental aspect, because like you say, if you want to play on the gridiron, you got to come in and you got to be ready every play, because there's always going to be somebody better than you,
There's
right?
always someone better. There's throughout my career, there's nothing but better people than me.
All right.
But at the end of the day, am I willing to outwork them? Yes.
Right.
Was I willing to do
And you
things
did.
that they weren't? Yes.
And
Was
you
I
did.
gonna learn the game better than they did?
Right.
You know? And so those things count.
Okay.
They make up. Once you get to a certain level, it's all about the mental stuff. It's less about the physical.
Being an NFL great, are you harder on your son than you are a lot of his compadres?
No.
Okay.
I'm very, very conscientious about trying to remove the stigma of.
Okay. Because you know he's got that pressure.
He has a lot more pressure.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
like just even I saw it when he was 6 years old, you know, playing in little sports, and all these parents expected him to be like dad.
Like dad,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And he's talented. He can do it.
Right.
But you know, it's different. So I try to take all that pressure off him.
And you and what you teach these kids is it's a process. I didn't get to where I was just starting off.
Without
I
question.
had to get to where I was.
Like Michael Jordan, I didn't make varsity my freshman year.
No, he got cut.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
look, it ain't about where you start. It's do you keep working? Do you
Okay.
pick yourself up? One of the things these kids need is they need lessons in failure.
Yes, sir.
You can't.
You think that's the key to
that's
making
the
it?
key.
Okay,
That's
in
it,
anything?
that's it. In anything, you have to have some struggle.
Okay.
If you don't have a struggle, it's hard to get stronger and to grow.
Okay, all right. So at the end of the day, high school kids, what will you teach them at the end of the day? What do you want them to walk away with?
You know, I just want them to walk away with how important the mental aspect of it.
Okay.
So we were even working on it. Coach and I were working on it yesterday about eliminating false steps so you can get there faster.
Yes, sir.
About proper alignment so you don't have to work as hard.
Okay.
Right? Like
All right,
because
okay.
those simple things, they carry over and they transfer into a game.
All right.
It's the difference of Ray Lewis and Brian Urlacher just got nominated in the Hall of Fame as linebackers.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
The reason why they're in the Hall of Fame is because they didn't get blocked.
Okay.
Right? And part of that not getting
Perfect
blocked
realignment.
is
Okay.
starting with the mental stuff.
Okay.
Assignment, alignment, eyes. You start with those things, it's harder to get beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why he's an NFL legend, an NFL great. My man Kailee Wong, thanks for coming to the show, baby.
Thank you, brother.
See you later. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Lessons by Legends. I'm here with my man Fred, Mr. Fred. Second day in a row, man. Yesterday it was hot. Right now, we got a little shade, man.
sir,
So
yeah, it's a
tell me,
little
man, what's gonna go down today? What do you think the middle schoolers got out of you yesterday? Because I seen you out there grinding with them. What did you want them to learn yesterday?
With the middle schoolers, especially with me, like what my man Wong was saying, like coaching linebackers, I really try to get them to understand the proper techniques,
Okay.
the proper alignment, the proper stuff. Because usually at that position, especially linebacker, at any other position, those things aren't usually taught at that age. And so what I was trying to do is teach them that, be intensity, be disciplined. If they do it wrong, go back. Teach that discipline in them.
Now, we was talking yesterday, I was talking to Barnes over there, and he was saying a lot of coaches in middle school and high school don't have time to actually teach these kids, because some of them are history teachers.
Yeah.
And he said, you have to come to camps like this to refine your training. He said you need over 10,000 hours to refine your craft.
Absolutely.
Speak on that real quick for us.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, you know, with high school, with middle school, and sometimes in high school, coaches don't have the time to teach these kids these things. So a lot of times they're having to teach themselves.
Okay.
Or they're not really being taught at all. So when you come to camps like this and others, I would always tell these kids, take advantage of this stuff.
All right.
So you can go use it to your own advantage and know what to do when it comes to the future.
How was it different for you coming up than right now? We got all these camps. I know when I was coming up in the 80s, we didn't have all this.
Right.
I mean, if you do, it was far and few, and I couldn't afford to get to it. For
Right.
you coming up, give me your experiences coming up and then getting to the gridiron.
I would say coming up for me, obviously I never came to a camp like this. I mean, I've always was blessed and had the opportunity to have a father and a brother who was able to teach me some things.
Okay.
And things like that. But to have the opportunity to have guys like this man over here,
Right.
have Arian Foster, Andre Johnson, and others, I mean, it's a blessing to have because you're getting taught from guys who played in the biggest stage.
Okay.
Who started from down here, and were able to get right here. And it wasn't just, just because of athleticism. It's because of the hard work they put in and going back to teach these young kids. So for me, I would say I didn't have necessarily all these things. Looking at these kids, I always tell them to take advantage of it now.
Now we got high schoolers here today. They think they're just as good as y'all. They think they can play on the same field with y'all. A lot of them have attitudes. A lot of them think we are the best. I'm the man. They'll tell you, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. How are y'all going to break them down and bring them back to reality, let them know, hey, it ain't as easy as it looks.
Well, you just gotta go at them, man. Yesterday with the middle schoolers, you go at them, but you gotta be a little bit limited with them.
Right.
With these kids, you gotta go at them. You have some limits, but at the same time, we're gonna go at it and go full throttle. I want them to be great. Sometimes when you want them to be great, sometimes certain emotions come out.
Okay.
Hopefully those emotions don't come out today.
Right. I got you.
Overall in the day, I want them to be great, and I'm just gonna try to push them to get there.
Now, they want to get to where you got.
Yes, sir.
They feel they can get to where you got, and the reality message is everybody that's out here today probably won't make it.
Right.
So how are you going to keep their attitudes positive and tell them that if you believe in yourself and you put in the work, the ethic, and like you say, all the techniques, you got a shot?
Well, there's always everybody looking at the motivational speech. It's like, it takes hard work, determination, effort, and all the other things that come with it. But it comes down to how bad you want it.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? How much you want to apply to it. Are you going to pick, hey, get ready for this game next week, or go out and party after a game with it?
And that's what I was going to talk about.
Are you going to get ready for your ACT, SATs, or you can go out and drink and have fun? It's up to these kids' decisions sometimes. Sometimes these kids, they have the golden ticket and they throw it away. So it's up to them. And for me coming up, I had to grind, I had to scrap for everything I got. I wasn't just a big time D1 recruit.
Okay.
So anything I got was I had to grind and scratch and claw to get to it, and that's the mentality that they always got to have.
And where did you play your ball at?
I played at Glenn College. I played at A&M Kingsville.
Okay, A&M Kingsville. And like you say, the speed of the game from high schools, these guys are fast.
Yeah.
But how does it transfer into college?
Man,
Is college that much faster?
Yeah, I would say even at a JUCO level, it was fast.
Really? So it's different from high school?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I would say that the transition was not just the speed of the game, but the learning of the knowledge of the game.
Okay.
Because when I was in high school, I learned only a certain amount of things, and all I had to do was go out and play.
All right.
And then I get to college, I got to learn how to listen to safeties, know my coverages, know all these different.
So that means you got to study?
Yeah.
So books are important, that's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just not football.
It's not just football.
That's why they call it student athlete. Okay, all right. So at A&M's Kingsville, at Blinn Junior College, you say you have to study. I mean, you have to put work in the film room. So basically, like you say, it's a discipline because you have to pick football or friends.
Yep.
And that's the difference. Like you say, if you really want to make it, you're going to do it.
In each level, it gets harder because in high school, sometimes depending where you at, you can have fun. And in college, it's even worse because if you're in a place where there's a lot of fun and things like that, a lot of distraction, that can become a distraction.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's up to these kids if they can get to that level, which I think they can. If they put their minds to it, they can do it. But they got to invest their time into it.
Before we leave, let the world know your name and what's the message that you're going to leave these high school kids with today.
My name is Frederick K. Conyers, a.k.a. Freddie C. And my message today is don't stop the grind. Believe in yourselves. Just keep on looking high, man. That's all I got to say.
We're going to be going around. We'll be getting you actually working with these kids later on in the day.
sir,
Fred,
yes,
thanks
sir.
for coming to the show, baby.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Game Plan University in the house. I'm here with my man from Hampton University, my boy Mike West. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, the real HU.
Mike, man.
Hampton U, the real HU.
An excellent turnout yesterday, Mike. An excellent turnout yesterday. Yeah. And you coming out here and you do this from your heart because you love it and you want to see guys get better just like you. Because like you said, you didn't come, you wasn't rich when you were born. You wasn't rich when you had to work. You had to work. And to get to Hampton, not only you had to work, we all know, like you say, the real HU, you got to have sense. You got to have book sense. You ain't no dummy. Talk to me today, Mike. Lessons by legends. What do you expect on the high school level?
Okay. Well, this is one of our clients. Me and my business partner, the Live Sports Camps, Brian.
Okay.
And Game Plan University, and Camp Junkie is mine. This is one of our clients, Arian Foster and Nine Innovations.
Right.
And a part of what I do and our brand is to provide Houston, the greater Houston market, and we're going to expand to Texas.
Okay.
And we even have some things planned in Europe coming up for next
Really?
year.
Okay.
But our goal is to provide a platform for kids to come out and not only develop, but teach them the moral component and character education values throughout this game of sport. Because like Arian was talking about yesterday, football teaches you life. And there's ups, there's downs, there's adversities you got to overcome in life, and it's the same with football. So it's the most relatable game to real life that I can never talk about. So right now we have our camp going, Lessons by Legends. Right. Our client Arian and Andre and a lot Paul Foster.
Man, Kailee, Wong.
Kailee, Wong. All these guys that come out, Fred Weary.
Yeah, Fred.
You see a lot of guys out today supporting not only Arian and Nine Innovations, supporting Houston and these kids.
Right, that's right.
So we come out to give our time and help these kids develop. And I'm excited, man. Yesterday was a great turnout. We had almost 200 kids for the middle school. Today's high school, so there'll be a lot more competition.
You know, they're still coming in.
There'll be a lot more competition. And I'm excited to see these guys get after it. We have Santa Fe High School.
Oh, in the house.
We invited their whole football team.
That's that bus out there?
That's that charter bus. We got them on a charter bus.
All right.
We did them first class.
Okay, all right.
It's sad the things that they had to,
this year,
experience and endure. And I'm excited to have them out, just give them some fulfillment and happiness and getting ready for their football season and anything we can do to help them recover from that incident. We're excited about it.
And Mike, you've came a long way. Like I say, you played at Worthy.
Yep.
And then, like you say, you went to Hampton. So you know what it takes to get to that level, and you know it's not easy. You know it comes with, hey, do I party with my friends? Or do I get in the books?
Oh, absolutely.
And you know that, Mike, and that's what you told me. That's what you teach.
And a lot of that comes with my failures and my mistakes I made throughout my recruiting process.
Yes, sir.
I was heavily recruited, didn't make all the right decisions, and I ended up being ineligible. That's how I ended up at Hampton.
Really?
So
I think that worked out good, then, bro.
That worked out great. Yeah.
I think that worked out good. I'll take that.
I lost every scholarship offer on signing day because I wasn't eligible.
Okay.
Due to some of those bad decisions that you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
And it was a blessing. I ended up at Hampton. Thank the Lord, and he taught me a lot of those character ed values and things that I need to know. Now I can come back and give those things to these kids.
And you put your imprint on Houston, man. You
Absolutely.
This is not the only camp he's done, ladies and gentlemen. He's like every other month. It's a camp and everything going on. I'm pretty sure you got something going on in the future. I know you got to concentrate on your other job now, but it's going down. Well, Mike, thank you for coming to the show, man. We're gonna get with the Santa Fe people. We're gonna give some of their coaches, interview them, and we'll talk to you as the day goes along.
All right, most definitely. Hey, and check us out, man. The new school in Houston, the Greater Houston area, Legacy School of Sports Sciences. Check us out, man. We're taking over the city.
August 2018. Mike, talk.